Now, one of the coolest features of BeamNG in free mode is the Radial menu. When you hit escape, you should have this Radial menu that pops up in the middle of the screen. And we're going to talk about the Radial menu and what it does. So with the Radial menu, there are all kinds of different options. First one I'm going to talk about is AI, and that is for traffic and other bot vehicles. So if I click on AI, right now the only option I have is to is a traffic option or to go back. So if I hit traffic, then this is going to be, do I want to spawn traffic with a police car? Do I want to spawn traffic without a police car? Do I want to stop the traffic should there be traffic already on there, which there's not now, but if there were, then we could stop them from doing whatever they're doing. Likewise, I can hit the trash can and I could remove the traffic. So for the sake of argument, let's spawn traffic with the police, because why not? All right, once traffic is spawned in, the number of vehicles that get spawned in is based on the algorithm that the game uses to figure out your CPU, your GPU, your RAM, all that kind of stuff. So depending on what your computer can handle or what BeamNG thinks your computer can handle, that is how many vehicles it will spawn in. Now, the other thing about AI is that when you set traffic will spawn as you drive around. We'll pull up the Radial menu. Now, when I click on AI, you're going to see I have different options. I can tell AI to chase me, and that will tell all of the vehicles in the game to come after me. I can also do follow me, which means that the traffic will attempt to stay behind me and follow me wherever I go. Then I can also do flee, which means everybody runs away from me. I can also tell traffic to stop. Oh, that dude is speeding. I can also tell traffic to stop, or I can tell traffic to drive around randomly. Now, you'll notice that there is also the traffic light here. If I do that, then this takes me back to that original traffic menu that we saw, where I can either spawn in new traffic, or I could delete all the traffic, or I could tell the traffic to stop. For example, if I hit stop traffic, then you'll notice everybody stops what they're doing. Right? AI is no longer concerned. So now if I bring up that AI menu and I go to traffic and I tell it to start the traffic, once again, everybody comes back into the game. In addition to the AI, you also have things like Powertrain, and you can go into the engine. Clicking it one time will turn off the engine, and clicking it again will turn the engine back on. You can set it whether you want to set your ESC for the different settings here. You can also go to Manage. Manage allows you to do things like I can clone this vehicle. So if I hit clone, boom, now there are two of them in the game. And technically I'm driving this one. The other one is just kind of sitting there because I haven't told it to do anything else. I don't know. Let's just see real quick. If I go into traffic, I tell it to start. Yep. So I can tell it to start traffic, and now there's another orange bastion in the game just driving around. Right. So also under Manage, I can go to the original spawn point. I could select a new vehicle if I wanted to. I could remove my current vehicle. I can set the home. Then you also have electrics. So whether you want to turn on headlights. So if I do headlights on high, you'll notice that my high beams are on. It's a little hard to tell because it's not nighttime. I got my low beams, or I can turn off my lights. I don't have a light bar on this vehicle. If I did, then I could trigger that, but I do have signals. So I could do right signal, left signal. All right. I can also put my hazards on. All right. So different things you can do inside this Radial menu. Then, of course, you have things like fun stuff, which is awesome, because with fun stuff, you can do things like deflate the tires. So I can go back in here, come back to fun stuff, and I could do hinges, which means anything that is connected by a hinge, I just broke all the hinges. Likewise, I come back into fun stuff, and I can break everything. So hinges is pretty much doors and trunk. I'm not even sure it's hood. Break everything means if it's something that can be separated from the vehicle, then it's going to be separated from the vehicle. Again, I can hit home. I can fix everybody up. Other fun stuff, I can set the vehicle on fire. Or if you really want to do some, then you can do a boom. Oh, we just exploded while the cop went by. Look at that. So our car is on fire. Now, likewise, I can go into fun stuff, and I've got the fire extinguisher. I can extinguish the fire, and I mean, things are still not happy. So, you know, there's that. I think you can actually repair. No, you can't. So to repair the vehicle, you can just hit home. We'll call it good. So that is the radial menu for free roaming in BeamNG Drive.